there's this female comic at the store, and I'm outside, and somebody goes, "Oh, you know, so and so," and I look at her, I go, "I don't think we met. I'm Greg," and she goes, doesn't shake my hand. "Yeah, we met before. And I've been a comic here for such and such amount of time." And I go, "Oh, sorry about that. I just, I don't have a great memory. I have fucking terrible memory. I have no facial recognition whatsoever and forget names." So that becomes her thing now. Every time I see her, she does this, "Oh yeah, you don't remember. Do you remember me this time?" It's like, "Hey, look, sweetie, I do my best." Just because some people have photographic memories, you got a guy like Patton Oswalt. That guy can remember the fucking third track on a fucking Aerosmith album that flopped in the 80s, and he knows every word to it. He can name every person that was on a show. I don't have that memory. I don't remember shit. So you're going to hold it against me? It's not that I don't like you. You're perfectly fine. I watched her act. She was funny. Did I remember her the first time I met her? No. Fucking let it go.
I have a phenomenal long-term memory.
Really?
Words, speeches. Like there's times I'm reading a book, like a crime book or something, and they describe a conversation. I always think about that conversation. How do you fucking remember something that was said in the room 30 years ago?
Right.
Guess what? I still remember specific conversations I had with people.
Lines from movies.
Oh, yeah. Lines from movies. I'm great. Ask me what I did yesterday or the day before now. At this age, I'm starting to forget.
Yeah.
When you go to this, when you go on the road, you see some waitresses at some clubs. They're there every 18 months. When you go to the fucking Funny Bone in Columbus, the manager with the glasses, she's great. She's been there for 30-something years.
Yep.
So you recognize
Marcy.
The cook in Columbus, the big black drill sergeant.
Right.
You just become, but have you ever gone to an improv and a waiter for the last 4 years, you've gone to Miami and he works in Miami, but all of a sudden he transfers to the University of Tempe and you do Tempe and you see him and he throws your whole fucking week off?
Yeah.
Because you're like, I know this motherfucker, but he should be in Miami. Where's the rest of it? I mean, that's the worst.
Right.
We're at an age now where I try my hardest. You know what? There's people I give hugs to and talk to, and I don't know their names at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
There's two guys in particular that I get them confused all the time. I just don't know their name. Fahim Amwa.
Yeah.
I could say that all fucking day. Make him follow me. When I'm on stage,
You got to introduce him.
Cannot bring him up.
Yeah.
It's the most I could see Fahim Amwa all fucking day long. Fahim Amwa. Bring me up on stage.
Yeah.
When I go, Jeff, who's up next? Fahim Amwa. My insides crack.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Or the worst is they just say Fahim. They don't tell you the last name. And then sometimes you space on the last name.
Yeah, that I brought you up. I said an intro about you.
Yeah.
And as I was doing the intro, I almost forgot your name.
I'm just laughing because I did that to Eric, my best open mic buddy. The first time I did the belly room, I forgot his name as I was bringing him up. I thought it was just me. I'm glad to hear that you.
Dude, I used to be at an agency, and I had a few different agents. They cover you. One person does TV, one person for your writing, and another person books your stand-up. So you got three different agents at one agency. And the woman that booked my acting, which was not a lot because I've never done a lot of acting, but she was my acting agent. I was trying to do more, sitcom auditions and stuff. And she's black, and I'm walking down the hallway with my stand-up agent, and I see her, and I go, "Hey, Robin," which is the assistant. I thought it was the assistant. I go, "Hey, Robin," which is the assistant's name. No, it was the agent. And she goes, "No, I'm the other black woman in the office, your agent." And I was like, "All right." And then I walked down the hall. I said to my stand-up agent, I go, "I think I have to leave the agency." And I did. I switched agencies.
Why?
Because the look in her eyes, she was so pissed off. And I knew there was no recovery from it. I was kind of halfway out the door anyway. I used it as an excuse, but it was awkward. Yeah.
Why can't we wear a name tag? I
love that.
I've been terrible at names. That was when I was a kid. I worked at movie theaters and CVS, and you had name tags. And then I went to restaurants, no name tags. I worked there. Like it's. There's so many people. It's not even just because you guys meet a lot
Imagine
of
being
people.
a teacher when you got,
Oh my God.
you know, when you got 5 different classes a day coming in, 30 kids in each. It's 150 kids you got to learn fast because by week 3, you got to know these fucking kids' names.
Yeah.
You know, there's like parent-teacher conferences where these parents all come in. They want to know how their kid's doing. What does he look like? Is he the one with the clunky glasses or the acne? I don't know. He seems to be doing all right. I don't know his name.
What a shame that it's. I wouldn't get mad at somebody if I still remember being an open micer and an MC and fucking up a credit and a comic just destroying me.
Yeah.
And me wanting to knock the motherfucker out, but he had every right to. But you were bombed anyway. I wouldn't want them to remember my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
bombed anyway. What was the?
Yeah.
They get off stage all mad at you. You fucked up. I was on NBC, not ABC. You know?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You were playing you closed with a Tina Turner fucking song. You know what I'm saying? What are your chances? What are your chances? You're going to the deep, murky waters of a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Where are you headed? You're not
Right.
headed nowhere. Knock it
Right.
off. Those are the people that I've never forgotten.
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah.
And it also taught me how to treat comics. Mm-hmm. Like now when comics come up to me, Mr. Diaz, what do you want us to say? Nothing. And their faces just drop.
You say nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Really? I studied your Wikipedia. I know everything. Nothing. And they're like, and then afterward, they're like, thank God. You know, this is my 8th time on stage. I was all nervous. And I'm like, I'm not here to make you nervous. But I remember working with comics that came there purposely to make me nervous. And I think about them now, and that's why they ended up zeros.
Yeah.
Because they would abuse the feature and the fucking MC. You don't have to say nothing about me, bro.
Yeah.
I know. I remember being at your level and having a hard time remembering what I had to say.
Yeah.
Now I got to remember seeing on the Crocodile Hunter with A&E. The show's not even on anymore.
Right, right.
Nobody cared.
Yeah.
It was a different generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
They're
know,
already here. They're
you gotta-
sitting in their seats. They're going to watch.
You know, I hope you don't think I'm cynical, people, but sometimes you have to be honest with yourself. I started as a host just to let people know at a broker. It was called The Broker Inn, and it was Tribble's Colorado run. So Tuesday was Boulder. What a great start to a week. You're like, I'm in heaven. Oh. And from there, Wednesday you got off, and Thursday you went to Craig, Colorado. And on the call sheet for the week, like they would fax you the call sheet for the week, it would have Tuesday, October 8th, Boulder. They would have the address, contact Steve Harvey. You know, to get one room and one voucher for a free meal, pick up partial payment. You'll pick up $65. And then for Craig, it would go Craig, Colorado, a Buck Hill Hotel. The bar is 6 miles from the VFW hall. And it would go, but it would be outlined in red. And it said, this room is active. If bottles erupt or violence, run back to the hotel and contact the club manager. Like, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Thursday was Gunnison, and for Friday was Gunnison, and Saturday was Colorado Springs or something. But the point I'm getting to is when you work those triple runs, and again, I'm not taking away from anybody, you work with a lot of frustrated headliners, especially from here. I worked with Doug Stanhope as a feature there. I worked with maybe out of all those days, 28 years ago, because this is when I had this job, my first 2 years of comedy. Still in the business today, I think there's maybe 3 of them. Whether they were feature acts, my age, there was 3 of them.
And they're still on that same circuit? Those 3 guys?
They're still around.
No. Stanhope is still around. There's one guy who was really hot because it just wasn't for broken down LA comics. It was also for comics on the upswing that wanted to work out material. So we got a lot of San Francisco guys that were really good young comics. But half the month, it was guys that they would walk in and tell you, how long you been doing it, kid? 6 months, quit now. To get to LA, you got to suck dick. You got to it's run by faggots.
Yeah.
You know, they were just, and you could see that they were just broken men.
Yeah.
You could, even at that point, I would cater to them and be nice to them. But I could tell, like, that's where I met the guy that replaced Chico and the Man.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think he felt like? He went on to become a great script writer. And he went on to teach acting classes and stuff like that. But when I met him, he was in that transition. Like, he was a big shot at the store. You know, he was on NBC. And now he was working on Triple Runs. And that's a cold, hard reality of this business. And you look at, you know, it's just a weird age. My age right now are Triple Run guys. Like, I was working with a lot of guys my age now that I was in LA for 20 years and you got to be a fucking faggot and you got to suck dick and you got to do it. All the excuses. Mitzi Shaw doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Bud Friedman made me audition 8 times to catch her. And then you watch their act and you're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
You
People put so much more effort into where they are, who's holding them back, what they need to do to get their social media,
such a fucking,
and not any on their fucking writing of their acts.
It was such an education.
Yeah.
To meet the different. I'm gonna tell you who else was very good. One of the headliners that did the best job ever. Tony something. He would proclaim to be Bill Hicks's sponsor. Tony Visage.
Okay.
He came into that broker one night and did an hour and took the fucking roof off.